This 4th of July is coming very soon. We're just a few weeks away, and you can bet a lot of people are going to be setting off fireworks to celebrate. But there are some safety tips that fire officials want you to keep in mind. Our Meredith Buckner has more from Ann Arbor.
As the 4th of July approaches, many people may be preparing to set off fireworks as part of the celebration. But on the other side of the issue, emergency personnel are waiting by the line for the inevitable phone calls involving fireworks-related injuries.
The types of injuries that we see in the emergency department in that sort of month around the 4th of July are really related to either burns, shrapnel injuries from explosions, direct explosive injuries, and blunt force injuries from large flying objects, usually mortar style fireworks. I've seen just about every body part injured as a result of fireworks. I've seen severe burns. I've seen people lose eyes. I've even seen fatalities.
According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, 11,500 people were treated in the emergency room for firework-related injuries in 2021. The majority of injuries occurred during the weeks surrounding the July 4th holiday.
4th of July is always a very busy time of year, not only from an injury perspective, but from a fire perspective. We end up with a lot of burn injuries from people holding them inappropriately, sending them off into a crowd. But from us, from a fire safety perspective, individuals are responsible for where the fireworks land. So if you set off fireworks and it sets a fire, you could be both criminally and civilly responsible for that.
City officials are also reminding residents of the importance of firework safety. Always keep a water source nearby and keep fireworks away from your face. Toss sparklers into a bucket filled with water after use. Don't launch fireworks near fields or forests. And don't try to reignite a firework that won't go off.
Last year we had a fire where people put discarded fireworks into a trash can and they were still smoldering, and then several hours later it set the trash can and a garage on fire. So we recommend that anytime you use fireworks, put them in a bucket of water, let them soak for at least 4 or 5 hours, and then after they've had a chance to soak, throw them away at that point.
Injuries from sparklers are also common. When burning, they can reach temperatures close to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
There's generally two types of sparklers that you'll see, the metal wire type, which tend to be a little bit older, and the wooden stick type. Both of them can result in burns because they burn at a very high temperature. So if children are using them, making sure that they're not barefoot. Sandals aren't a good idea either because the sparks can fall on their exposed feet. But also any sparks that land on the ground, a barefoot child may step on those later on. So making sure that they're wearing shoes, that they're carefully supervised, and that they're not waving around where they could accidentally hit somebody in the face, in the eye, or cause a burn somewhere else on their body.
Michigan state law allows for fireworks to be set between June 29th and July 4th. Reporting in Ann Arbor, Meredith Buckner, CBS News, Detroit.